Hey guys, it's Patrick with How to BJJ. Hey, I'm sitting here with Ramon. We're in his garage, Ramon's garage. It's the middle of the pandemic and we've been training here since July. Just a select, few group of guys. We all train together at a gym. Our gym's open, but we've been trying to train here regularly with each other. And we're sitting there talking about, like what it means to be a good partner, right? A lot of people train Jiu-Jitsu, and what I see is it becomes the tap game, right? Like I've got to do this, this, and this to get the tap. When in fact, like for me, I would rather be known as a good partner than the guy that taps everyone, because I'm really not good at tapping everyone. So no, but really, like for me, it means if I'm a good partner, I know that the best guys in the gym are going to want to train with me. And I learned that early on, because if you're the guy that's spazzing and just trying to rip people's heads off, nobody's going to want to train with you. A lot of the good guys, they're going to stay away from you. They don't want to get hurt. It's not that they're afraid. They just don't trust you. They don't want to get hurt. But what does it mean to be a good training partner? What does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, exactly that, and to piggyback off that last point, the higher up in rank you get means you've been training for a lot longer, which generally means you're getting a little older. So you want to protect yourself, want to protect your body. So you really want to be selective, at our age, on who we're rolling with. At least for me, and I'm sure Patrick's the same way, we're pretty selective on who we roll with, because we don't want to get hurt. I always say train today so you can train tomorrow. So being a good training partner is essentially give and take, being okay with tapping, not trying to kill your opponent, and working with them, giving them feedback while you're rolling. Hey, what do you think about this? Or have you tried this? If you're just starting off and it's your first few months, don't come in and try to give blue belts, purple belts, brown belts some pointers. Know your place in that scenario, but take what they're giving you, and go along the journey. It's a long haul. It's not a short sprint. Short sprint is we got to roll and get a tap. It's lifelong journey. And just understand that.
Some of the best rolls I've had, there's no tapping involved. It's just back and forth exchanges and a lot of position changes and an ever-flowing movement. The rolls that I hate the most are the ones where there's just constant pressure and constant, that is a part of the game, right? It's just not as fun. A lot of pressure. But that's part of the game. That's what you do. But when you get that nice flow going, it's like that golf shot, like when you hit that golf ball the right way and it just right down the middle of the fairway. I don't know if you guys play golf, but it's that sweet spot. Like we just rolled, we started light and then we kind of picked it up, and we were really going hard with technique, but we weren't trying to kill each other. We weren't out of breath. We were trying to win. We were trying to get position. We were trying to get taps, get submissions, right? But we weren't
that's the end journey. But all the whole time between that, we're still giving a little bit, giving feedback. I'm giving feedback to Patrick. Hey, you felt a little off center over here when you did that. Try that next time, and we continue on, continue going. But it's don't get us wrong. Yeah, you're gonna go hard. It's good to get smashed. It's good to smash, but don't be that guy 100% of the time. I think the point. We've learned, or over the years, that it's almost better to kind of grow, because this is such a long-term, lifetime sport. Mm-hmm. You get a lifetime of learning. So the more you can learn every single time you're rolling with somebody, the better off you are, the more knowledge you're going to get, the better partner you're going to be, the better practitioner you're going to be. But yeah, it's definitely fun to go really, really hard. But again, that's when the injuries are more likely to happen. And I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather tap today so I could train tomorrow, as opposed to just going hard and having to sit 6 weeks out or something like that.
Amen. Absolutely. Yeah,
which is a whole nother topic.
Which we have plenty of topics to cover here. Guys, why do I do that? I do that. Hey guys, I get some Brazilian, Jiu-Jitsu. When you get on the mat, it is, like you said, it's a long game. We're trying to train for a long period of time. There's a lot of camaraderie and we want to be able to keep training. You know, no one wants to come and get smashed every day and get beat up and get injured. You know, like nobody can afford to do that. You know, so find the right partners. You know, stick with the guys that are good partners and just train with them. You know, don't make eye contact with the guys that you don't like to train with. Just don't make eye contact with them. You know, like they won't come and ask you. That's what I do.
Yeah.
You know, so
it's okay to be selective.
And be selective. And if a higher belt asks you to train, always say yes. Always say yes, and then work on your technique. Don't try to kill them. Don't try to like rip their head off because they may not ask you again. That doesn't mean you don't try, but try technique really. Like really try something you learned. Don't be afraid to lose. They're going to beat you anyway. You know, so it's a time to really work and feel what jiu-jitsu feels like, and for you to really try to participate in that.
Or they're going to give it back to you, and it's going to be twice as bad.
So, they're gonna. That's you don't want that. That's no fun. So
I've learned that. But yeah, I mean, I've trained for 14 years. Knock on wood, haven't had a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu related injury because early on, I don't have a problem with tapping and restarting, and then let's go again. You know, if you catch me with something, awesome, great, it happens. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that being tapped at the lower belt, and let's tap, let's reset, and we'll keep going.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if it's good technique.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, if somebody taps you a good technique, but if somebody comes at you and they're head cranking you and they're doing some kind of stuff they saw on YouTube, like you don't even know what they're doing, and putting your neck or your body at risk, that's not cool. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching.